Alright. So, hello and welcome back to the first game of 2021. It's been a while, but last time in Esmios, the Funky Bunch faced the loss of their ranger Navora. Unsure of what to do, they rushed the body and themselves to the Zirba, seeking guidance from the captain, only to realize that Daven had the power to resurrect. After Navora's life was restored and the party went and got their well-earned tattoos from Garland, each improving one of their abilities. Later, unsure of what to do next, they found themselves at the Relics Corner, an establishment owned and run by a man known as Realdor Killarn. Zan and Atris, you find yourselves standing in a luxurious room with very few people within. Zan, you stand looking at the man that is your biological father. Atris, while the conversation is taking place, what are you doing?
I don't know. I think I'm just kind of letting this very odd but very sentimental, emotional reunion, just family reunion, just occur. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let her like move forward. And I'm gonna hang back a little. Like I don't want to be. Oh yeah, this is your daughter, by the way. Me, hi. How are you? Nice to see you.
Just so you know, everything I sent you like last week, you're kind of remembering as you stand there.
Okay, I didn't know if I should say anything. I didn't know if that was the thing or not.
Up to you.
Okay, then if that's the case, then there's like nobody else in the room. It's literally just the three of us.
No, so there is two hooded figures sitting at a table. They've gone silent and they're just watching. There is an ogre standing nearby, or sorry, not an ogre, Goliath, standing guard in front of Realdor, and then yourself, Zan, and Realdor.
Is there room at the table with the two hooded figures?
Yep.
Can I just sit there and just kind of like nod at them and just stare at them?
I belong there. That's
me. I'm a hooded figure. I'm here.
Yeah.
Looks
There
left.
are a few empty tables around as well.
Nope, I belong. I'm with them.
Like,
okay.
you know when there's like, this will be a guy reference, but like there's a row of urinals and like one dude at the first one, and you just pull up right beside that guy, and you're like, "There's 9 urinals. Why are you here?" He's like, "So nice watch."
Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
I'm sorry. I was
roll a perception check for me.
All right, we're starting off strong. We got a, if I can find the fucking number, soft 20.
Soft 20, nice. Yeah, you're looking, like you kind of glance over to the two individuals at this table seated there. You see a kind of an androgynous looking drow. You're unable to discern whether it's male or female. Just sitting and very pointedly watching Zan and Realdor in their interactions, as well as across from him, or them I should say, you see a Kenku.
Can I not acknowledge the Kenku and just like nod at this androgynous person, drow, and then look back over and like every so often just like give a like.
Yeah, they don't really pay you any mind. They're more so focused on Realdor. Zan, your father stands in front of you.
Did I give the note already from Triss? I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, you gave the note to the tabaxi upstairs.
So, what did Triss have to say to you, absent father?
You see he kind of flinches at you calling him an absent father. And just sort of shakes his head. Triss, I haven't spoken to in years. But her reputation maintains. She does good work and she's honest as one of our kind can be.
Yeah, my buddy over here has a mad crush on her. Anyway, So, why were you such a secret to me?
That was none of my doing. If I had my way, you would have been raised here with me.
So I assume my mother ran.
No.
Clarify.
Roll a persuasion check.
11.
He shakes his head and looks at you. You speak very harshly for things you'd know nothing about. Your mother and I were very happy for around 200 years. We roamed around Esmios, indulged in what the country had to offer. We began to grow my empire that you see before you. And you came along. And I was happier than I ever thought I could be. I had your mother and I was going to have you. And then your grandmother, along with some divinating seer woman, found us.
Okay. Well, my grandmother was the one who told me what your name was and where to find you, so you two have bad blood?
No. I don't know what exactly happened in that conversation. They simply mentioned the Queen of Dragons, the Devourer of Worlds. And that seemed to be enough for your mother. They went and had a private conversation, the likes of which I don't know what happened. But they left shortly thereafter.
Do you know of my... And Zan sort of struggles because she's not quite sure what to call him anymore. Do you know of my not father Varian?
All too well. And you roll an insight check.
24.
24. You see he gets visibly angry at the mention of Virion, clearly unhappy of the whole situation. Yes, I know all too well of Virion and the role he unfortunately played in your life.
Unfortunately is correct. He's a bit of a dickhead. So do you know what happened to my mother?
I know she died because your grandmother had the kindness to write to me about it. So I asked for you to be sent to be live with me, your biological father, the man that actively wanted to raise you. And she refused.
Did she give a reason why?
Stated simply that you belong with your own kind.
That's a little racist. Okay.
They never approved of me.
Should I be concerned?
Do you keep the company of Drow?
Not typically, though I'm not opposed.
Well, I mean, you have my blood in your veins. There's a part of Drow in you.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Thank you, I was there for the event.
Gross. So,
Xenophia, I can clearly tell your contempt with me. If you're so angry with me, then why are you here?
I'm not angry at you necessarily. Everyone that I consider to be family has lives, and I guess I'm just expecting you to do the same.
I promise you, I will be the most honest man you have ever met. If you want proof of any of the altercations I have so mentioned, I can happily provide you with them. I wanted nothing more than to be a father for you. And that was ripped from me.
Is that something you still desire?
Yes, more than anything, but I get the feeling that you do not want me.
Well, pardon me, but I haven't had the best of luck with father figures in my life. As you once knew Varian, and he's a bit of a dick. What can you offer me at this point to convince me that your intentions are pure?
What do you want?
Tell me how you met my mother. It better not be like 6 seasons long and have like a really bad ending, or else I'll be really upset.
Do you care for a drink?
Of course.
You see him wave a hand, and a tiefling from behind the bar just kind of waves back and goes to make just to pour a couple of glasses of wine. If you so wish, you can invite your friend to come over as well. And he gestures for you to come and have a seat.
I feel like as soon as I look back to be like, yeah, he's already like coming and sitting down next to me. Hand out like this.
Should I accept this? I don't know if I should. Yes, I accept this. Thank you. I don't want to say anything. I just don't want to speak. I feel like my voice will be very discerning.
All right, you all have a seat at Realdor's table. The tiefling comes over and places 3 goblets of wine in front of you, leaving a decanter of it in the middle of the table. He leans back and takes a sip, just kind of smiling fondly as he's clearly remembering a very happy time in his life. I met your mother about 400 years ago, give or take. She was a Spitfire. She was leaving her ancestral home, the first one to do so. But it was a bit lost outside of Unisay, as people tend to be. We met up in Allura in a small town of Wormkirk, actually. I was there doing some work. At the time, I was just nothing more than a pickpocket and someone who was good at getting information. We met at a tavern. She didn't look like she had a lot of coin on her, and she was a pretty girl. So I offered to buy her dinner. So we sat, we had a couple of drinks, we ate food, and just got to know one another. She told me she was wishing to see the country and more of the world than her small corner. And I told her I would gladly show her if she would want it. And from there, we traveled, we became very fast friends and faster lovers. I never knew I could be so happy because of someone else.
Well, I'm glad to know that her adventurous blood runs through my veins. My husband and I have a similar story, except I went exploring in a cave and he scared the shit out of me. Not on purpose, just like completely accidentally, but yeah. My adventures didn't take me far because I just stayed with him.
I was like, gotcha, bitch. And that was the end of her story.
Yeah, your mother thought I was a burnt elf at first, that I had stayed too long in the sun.
A little racist, but you know.
But it happens when you grow up in a forest and don't leave it.
I mean, I tried, and then I just stayed in a cave. So, I mean, the rest of Esmios has been a bit of a surprise, but a welcome one. It's been fun.
It's a beautiful country. You should go enjoy it, see it while you can.
I'm trying, but I mean, we've run into some troubles, some trials, so to speak.
Yes, I've heard you've made quite a name for yourself.
Yeah,
I
the
can
Funky
say,
Bunch is what they're calling us, I think.
yes, I was there for your debut.
I'm sorry, what?
The tournament where you fought the green dragon, I believe, of which the scales you're wearing now.
And you didn't think it was appropriate to tell me who you were?
Couldn't quite get to you. And I'm not exactly a person that can go out in public.
Because racism, or?
Because prolific assassin?
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see we share the same sense of humor.
You had to get it from somewhere, right?
I mean, clearly it wasn't coming from Varian. He's, like I said before, a dickhead.
And your mother, she was many things, a funny one, not overly.
Fair enough. Well, and I turned to Atris. Is it about time for us to leave then?
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice how uncomfortable she's being right now?
Roll an insight check, and Atris, roll an insight check for me.
I had a question. Is there any discernible feature, Atris, that would give you away to him? Like your brother has the scar. Do you have anything like that would give away that you're gift?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, but she has her name that was just spoken.
Oh.
I got a 7, so I'm like, I met my dad. I'm good.
It's a different changeling, Atris.
You said to roll insight as well, or do you want me to roll something? Okay, I didn't know if that was misspoke or not. I'm pretty fucking insightful. It's a 26.
26. Zan, you have no idea. You're pretty distracted by the fact that you just met your dad, and he actually seems to be a pretty chill guy. Atris. As soon as Zan said Atris, he immediately looked at you and just kind of rose a brow. He's clearly looking amused, and a bit of a smile grows on his face. Is that you, Atris?
Yeah.
It's been a while. You've grown.
Okay, I'm very confused.
Yes, I suppose, a bit of an explanation is in order. Zan, it appears that I also trained your friend here.
Oh, so she was like the daughter you never had, but I was your daughter, and so should I be upset now?
Not what I was going for. I do suppose I took in orphans to try and fill the void of not being able to be a father.
I mean, that's what I wanted to hear, so thank you.
Oh, I'm just a void now? I just fill voids? Is that really what's happened?
In my defense, your brother approached me and had you. I gave you a
I was
home.
just tagging along, and you just wanted him? Fine.
Always been one for the dramatics, Atris.
Oh, your place, Void.
Okay, if nobody found that funny, that was really good to me.
Also, your name is now Dangerous Void.
Danger Void. No, but in all seriousness, yes. When Atris was a child, I found her and her brother, and her brother asked for some help. He was probably around 10 at the time, and I took both of them in.
I mean, you could have taught her how to hit things. She doesn't do that very often.
Aim would have been great.
You know what? Her brother was always the marksman. He was always the better assassin. Atris was always better at the stealing, at the thieving.
I mean, I can attest to that. Side glance at Atris.
I just like the idea that all of a sudden, like, Atris just goes, and are these your wallets?
Two four figures.
There's a fucking TikTok. I know this is off topic. There's a TikTok of a guy who's a magician. And he's like, "Hey, would you like your watch back?" And everybody looks down like, "Oh yes!" It freaked the fuck out. So I thought of that. Sorry.
What? Sorry.
Okay. Am I going off of what you just said about me being a thief, or?
Up to you.
Atris, I assume the two of you have not kept in contact?
No.
I haven't seen Atris since she was about 10 years old.
Nope, not even a little bit.
Her brother would get contracts from me here and there, but, well, Atris, you can describe your relationship with him better. He went missing for a while.
Yeah, isn't that strange? Well, I met him recently. It was very wholesome.
Yeah, he just got some work from me this evening. I heard about you two's little altercation.
Ah, I see. I wasn't going to mention it.
World travels fast in the underground, I'm afraid.
So was he in town then, or?
Your brother? Well, I mean, he was just here this evening. He has some work to do out east, so I don't imagine he'll be here long.
I see. And can I know this is probably forbidden, but like, can I know what it was, or like?
I'm afraid that's for him to tell you. But yes, I heard that you were the reason why he ended up in prison and underneath the Golden Dragon's care. But he's free of that now, thanks to a nasty burn on his arm. But what could be done about it?
Yeah, that's so crazy. He told you what? I can't believe that he is such a fibber.
He just chuckles and, like, just siblings fight. How long,
Fight, throw
sir?
people in prison. It's fine. It's
I mean, I killed my sister, so I don't blame you.
What do you think
Literally,
all
I
eight
one
of
of
my
the
brother and I
siblings
were
are?
still in the same country. I'm sure I would have gotten him arrested too at some point. You got your sister killed. That's impressive.
Half sister, and she was a bitch like my dad. Fake dad, whatever. You get it.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
There you go. At this point, I'm feeling very close with my father.
Is there anything that we need in particular from him? Just like this is. I'm asking Zan. Yeah.
Out of character, there wasn't anything I was necessarily looking for from him. It was more so my ancestry to know where I came from, kind of thing. At this point, I'd like to turn to my dad. Be like, so, would you like to meet the man who chose to marry your daughter without your permission?
That's a bittersweet question. I mean, I wasn't really in your life, so it was not my permission to give. But on the other hand, you are my daughter.
So
I'm joking. Let's go, big boy. And I like slap him on the shoulder and start to stand up.
You can bring him down here.
Oh, come on. No one's scared of you out there. We can go out there.
It's a public
come get
restaurant.
him. I'll sit at the table alone.
I mean, so you're just going to stay here and I'm going to bring them down to you?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So I get up. I'm not really waiting for Atris either. I just leave the room.
Yeah, I don't think I want to leave either. I just want to stay. I was also curious if during any of the exchange was either of the hooded figures doing anything?
Roll perception.
It's a nat 2022 total.
You see they're not necessarily doing anything. They're watching very closely to make sure that you two don't do anything to their boss. You see that they both have daggers hidden underneath their sleeves, sort of thing, like ready to go. While you're kind of with a nat 20, as you're kind of perceiving everything, you see the Goliath is also watching very closely, a very large warhammer slung over his shoulders. And you look down and you see just familiar gauntlets that Realdor is wearing. And you know that there are toxic knives hidden within those gauntlets, sort of Assassin's Creed style, that he can just go up to someone like that and the blade unsheaths. You remember those gauntlets well due to the scenario that I messaged you about.
And normally in the past, did he ever have henchmen, or was he like always a solo dolo kind of dude?
In your time, roll a history check.
There's a nat 1. I don't know.
It's a little fuzzy. You were pretty young. You thought his knives were cool.
Okay, I think that's all I have. I don't know if there's anything else.
Okay. Yeah, Zan, you make your way upstairs. You open the door. You see the Jaguar tabaxi standing behind the counter. Looks over when the door opens, sees it's you, and then just goes back to just kind of chatting with some customers. You see David and Navora are sitting at their table. David and Navora, while that was happening, were you two up to anything? Atrus's extra mozzarella sticks did come to the table.
Oh, you know what I was up to.
Are they gone?
Oh, 100%. Well, I think that I'm like, just like... so fucking good. I love cheese sticks. Also, my tummy hurts. Is that normal? I've only had
Roll
like
for lactose intolerance.
Oh. Well, what? Sorry?
No, it's just a joke. Roll for lactose intolerance.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you said performance.
Yeah,
I was like...
I have a
I'm pretty
dairy
sure I know how to eat.
intolerance,
Thank you very much.
so I only had a couple.
So yeah, are you two up to anything while you're waiting, or are you just kind of letting it happen?
I think like more just like small talk, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
wonder how it's going, like just like nervous excitement. Zan to kind of...
Okay. So yeah, a few minutes, probably about 20 minutes go by, and then you see Zan coming upstairs when Zan returns. So yeah, after about 20 minutes, you see Zan coming out of the door and approaching your guys' table.
Oh, hi. How did it go? What's going on?
Oh, it's all good. Do you want to come meet my assassin dad?
Sure, yeah, and I like rub off all the freaking crumbs from the breadstick. Just me?
Or as well.
I mean, Navora, you may as well come, right?
Are you sure? Because like, if it's gonna be awkward, I can just hang out and watch our table. I know we ordered some more mozzarella sticks for, you know.
I mean, do you want to stay away for the mozzarella sticks, or do you want to come hang out with my long forgotten family?
Well, I mean, I did only get one, David.
Okay, yeah, no, you
Oh,
stay.
no, I'm
it's
just
fine.
kidding.
It's fine.
I'm
No,
just kidding.
you keep the table. We'll be back soon.
The rat me out like that. Okay, yeah, so I get we're down.
All right. Yeah, you guys make your way downstairs. You find yourselves in a very, very luxurious bar, kind of like cherry wood bar, purple silk kind of curtains cup where the like that would at the end of the night come down to cover the bottles. You see 3 balconies lining the very top, so clearly it's like a 2-level basement. You see 2 cloaked figures sitting. They kind of turn and kind of side eye you guys as you walk in. And you see Atris sitting at a table with a drow fellow, short white hair, cut very, kind of like just very short but spiked, kind of styled upwards. And he looks over and just kind of watches, specifically you, David.
White-haired guy, right?
Yeah, the drow. This is Dan's father.
Oh, okay, shit. Now, table like right in front of me.
No, it's at the other side of the room, so it's at like the head of the room sort of thing.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just start to approach. I don't know how far it is as I get close to the table.
So, you're the husband then?
Yes, it's David. It's a pleasure to meet you.
He immediately goes and shakes it. A pleasure as well.
What might your name be? That's can be shared.
Sorry?
And what might your name be, if that's something that you can...
Real Door Kylarn.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
So, how long have you guys been married for?
Checks notes, don't recall. How long has it
Well,
been?
I'm like 130 or so. How old are you? I'd say like a decade, maybe?
Or younger?
No. How long have we been married?
Oh.
I'm thinking like a decade.
Yeah, let's do a decade. Decade sounds good.
Ten
You're just 10.
I'm 10 years old! Why am I here?
My mom is my wife!
A decade.
Right, and he is clearly, like, he's very much looking at you, but not in an intimidating way, sort of like he's, roll an insight check for me.
7.
He's looking at you. I don't mean to be crass or racist or anything, but, what are you?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I know my kind isn't common. Yeah, I am a... God, I can't remember my own race.
Simic?
Simic. My brain was going Draenei. I was like, wait, what? No. But yeah, I am a
Dad,
Simic.
he's a Simic, and check these out, and I just like try and grab one of his manta wings.
Like flick my mantle wing. Like, don't touch it. I don't like when you touch it.
Right, and, what was your mother's name?
Why are we doing all this background? Insert mom's name here.
You gotta make notes, man. Look at my notes. My notes are so clear and concise. They're color-coded and everything.
Is this the test?
Yeah, I feel like I'm failing the exam. This is a surprise test. No one warned me.
Pop quiz, motherfuckers!
Kashana, and then
Your whole backstory.
That's
unfortunately
why I stayed with the mozzarella sticks.
my dad's name is Dad in my phone, so I don't know what my dad's name is, but I know. Yeah, I know my mom's name.
Okay, you insert mom's name here.
Yep, Kashana.
There you go.
Saved. I have it. Then I have Kashana and Dad.
I feel like his name needs to be like Jerry. Just Jerry.
Yeah, Gert.
You see, he kind of leans back and nods. And was your mother known for gifts of sight? Was she a seer, a divinator?
Oh, yes, she had an amulet that allowed her to.
Yes, David, your mother was a divinator.
Why would I know that? I don't even know what my real mom's official title is at work. Well, now I do. She's a teacher, but before I had no. She worked at the hospital. I don't fucking know.
We're nailing this backstory pop quiz.
No one told me to know. I just go ha ha ha. Big numbers go blah, and like that's my job. Not like let's talk about your dad and his goat's name and like maybe what where he grew up and his parents' name and his sister's cousin's Brian. I don't know. Like I smashed up.
He just watches you and then he turns to Zan and he's like, yeah, it was his mother that came with your grandmother to take your mother away.
Is this before or after we?
This was well before, dear.
Oh,
So I get the suspicion that my father here is not too fond of your mother.
Well, we're off to a great start then, aren't we? Shit.
I have nothing against your mother. She was simply sharing what she saw for the future.
Has its pros and cons.
And
Yeah,
I mean,
perhaps it'll mean something to you.
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to get married.
What will mean something
to me?
The Queen of Dragons and the Devourer of Worlds will come together.
Something.
Are you inferring that our eventual child will be like the devil, or no? That's not right.
No.
I think it's something to do with the actual.
I was being funny, but this is fine.
Well, regardless, it's a pleasure to meet you, David. I can't really do the usual father threatening thing, as I haven't been in my daughter's life until about half an hour ago.
I was looking forward to the pleasantries of approaching you on your porch, polish your bow, rocking chair.
I specialize more in daggers. That being said, Zan, I want you to know that you will always have a home here. And if you ever need anything, you let me know.
You're saying that you'd kill someone for me because that's actually really handy.
Yeah.
You're the best dad, and I go and high five.
He hesitantly high fives back, like,
Fuck yeah.
But yes, if you don't have a place, you're welcome here. We have several bedrooms. If you're looking for work, I have work. If not, I'm here, I suppose.
We'll take a room and perhaps speak to you in the morning.
Of course. Just talk to the Kenku fellow over there. He'll tell you where you need to go.
Our logbook.
We were here to kill the dragon thing and get tattoos, and we did that. So I feel like our best bet is probably to go back to Redemption, but I don't know.
I don't feel. Know that
I
was
lost my
right
book.
there.
It wasn't, but I don't think she had anything else for us to do.
No, it was to get something, wasn't it? To get the tattoos. But why were we actually here?
Yeah, like that was a side quest.
We were on our way. Weren't we on our way to do something?
No, we
Hold
suck
on,
at
let me
this.
see.
Man, it was like a month ago.
What's the keybind for quest log? I don't remember.
Okay, so you guys were here for the sole purpose of getting tattoos because Redemption told you that she has no work for you.
Oh.
Like, she doesn't really know where people are, what's next. They're still trying to figure that stuff out. She said that she would contact you when there was new information or new leads.
So is like the main campaign like time gated or a prerequisite somewhere? Or... I would like
That's
to.
my notes. I don't know, guys.
Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
like, I'm lost.
There is definitely a time. There's definitely a time thing about it. You know, the longer that the Dark Six are kind of out, yes, you've taken out so far like 3 of the 6. But the more they're like, the longer they have, the more powerful they're going to get. You guys are welcome to try and find leads yourself, or you can wait until Redemption kind of finds something for you,
Hey, Dad.
or you can talk to people.
Hey, Dad. What do you know about the Dark Six?
What does he know about the Dark Six?
He had a brain fart he doesn't know right now.
You could also
Sounds familiar.
give us something to
I'll
do.
text you at 3 a.m.
Well, I know they're a group of gods. I've heard whisperings of powerful assassins going and joining their cause. None of mine so far, because they know better.
Thankfully, I would advise you to let them know to avoid doing that, or we might murk them.
They know not to do that, or else I will murk them, as you say.
Fuck yeah, Dad. All right.
As the kids are saying nowadays.
As you youngins.
You got it.
Should we ask him about work? Have any other lead?
So I have a couple questions actually. So, you mentioned that you saw us at the Coliseum.
I did.
Did you happen to see the man that was with the queen at the time?
Which one?
I believe he goes by the name of Ilrin.
Yes, I'm familiar. Real
Can you
pompous
tell us-
asshole, right?
Sorry?
Real pompous asshole, right? Thinks he's hot shit.
Without a doubt, yes.
Yep. I've had a few interactions with him.
Can you tell us what you know about him? Is there anything that we, for better or worse, should know about him by chance?
Where's your persuasion check?
Can we cash in that I want to murder somebody token?
For Daddy's little girl.
Nat 20, 27 overall.
Ballin'.
Yildrin. Oh, I have enough blackmail on Yildrin to make him do whatever I want, hence why I haven't been caught yet. Yildrin's responsible for the murder of his wife and the disappearance of his daughter. A rumor has it he did it for some powerful deity. The rumor has it further that it might have to do something with that Dark Six you're talking about.
Knew it.
I'm listening.
With this magic from this great old one, he was able to make his way up the nobility and now has a nice cushy seat beside the king and his new queen. His wife and daughter know nothing about his current wife and daughter know nothing about it.
I'm sorry. I want to pretend like. Oh wait, she's not down here, right? Navor's not down here.
No, Nahora's not down here. She's upstairs with her mozzarella stick.
Or I would be asking questions right now.
I hate you for mentioning these cheese sticks. First of all, they're not mozzarella sticks. They are cheese sticks.
Yeah, they're
Sticks
multiple
of-
cheeses.
Fried, breaded cheese.
Yes,
Various-
exactly.
Various cheese breaded fried sticks.
I'm sorry. You said current wife and family. What do you mean by that?
He has a wife and daughter that are not the one that he murdered and caused the disappearance of.
We know this.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Okay,
trying to,
okay,
like-
Okay.
find out random shit about your background. All right, Jesus.
No, I like it. Cool.
Can't
I
do
don't know
Detective
anything.
Atris all the time, alright? I'm trying my hardest. I don't really know where to ask from there. I was trying to figure out some...
No, I'm not there. I can't say.
Is there, like, some type of, I don't know, like, some type of weakness this man may have?
I mean, if you want to go by what sort of magic the man practices, he's a warlock. He sold his soul to a god for money, magic, and power. So kill the god, and he'll be pretty much a regular squishy humanoid like anyone else.
Now, just for, you know, just in case, like, would he have happened to, I don't know, possibly made a deal with a not god but looks like a god type of person?
No, insiders were pretty clear that it was a god.
Okay, because that would be silly to fall for a false god. So
I mean,
that's
that would
cool.
be ridiculous.
Right? So dumb.
Who
What
would ever
god?
make that mistake?
I mean, look, I like to stay out of the whole religious thing. I already know I'm probably going to one of the hells. I'm just gonna enjoy my time on the material plane while I can.
Do you happen to know which god he ended up pledging to?
Just that it was an evil one, something to do with the Dark Six.
I will kill them all.
Totally out of character. Do we remember if the time that we fought him versus now, how many have we defeated? Is it 2 or is it 1?
3,
Oh, we literally didn't kill anything until then.
pretty much.
Oh, okay.
We killed one.
I thought
Oh,
we had
We killed one,
Sorry,
and then
you
we've killed
Traveler.
2 more.
Close the Traveler's Tomb. But then, yeah, the Shadow and the Keeper, you guys did pretty back to back.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was 1 or 2 between then. Okay.
How's he looking lately? Any different?
Does he seem weaker
So-
by chance?
Yeah.
Still a pompous asshole, cold as ever. I mean, from what sources tell me, you see, the people that work in his house, him and his wife aren't exactly kind to. His child's kind of a brat. They like to sell information to us, and we're more than happy to get it. Apparently, those that do piss him off tend to get a bit of a nasty frostbite.
So it doesn't seem like anybody that we've fought yet.
If you're looking for a god, look for something that might have to do with cold weather.
Aha!
We got a breadcrumb.
And
We just got a breadcrumb. We just got a breadcrumb.
Who have we killed? Traveler, Shadow.
The Shadow and that other, the Fury. Fury, maybe.
Oh,
No,
the
the Keeper.
Keeper. Yeah,
Keeper.
okay, the Keeper, I thought so. So we have
The Fury, you
1,
don't know if you
2.
killed her or not.
That's the thing. Yep.
The Mockery is still around, and the Devourer is still around.
This rat's tail I just forgot to put up. Get a knife.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what
No
that is.
dirt
Dude,
in
you
the
should
house.
braid that one little piece.
No, because then it'll get like matted that way, and I'll just have it braid.
One fucking dread at the back of your neck.
Yeah, we don't need that. We're just gonna put that back up there. There we go. Okay,
relative to where we are, where is, like, are we at like the equator level, or like how close are we to a cold area?
So you guys are at the northern. So think of Esmeo as like Australia. The more northern you are, the warmer it is.
Oh. South is.
Yeah. Specifically south. So like, the more south and the more west you go, the colder it is. And then the more north and the more east you go, the warmer it is.
So we need to go to the opposite end of the map. This is
Pretty
what I'm understanding. Okay.
Convenient God to.
And how often do you get information from Ilrin's daughter or wife?
We don't get information from them. We get information from their house workers.
Do they wear like a uniform of some kind?
Of course, we can't have ununiformed help in the house.
Do you know what they look like? Or where they might hang out so my shapeshifter friend here might be able to see their face?
Unfortunately, they're kind of all over the map after all. They are just people. Typically, they change out of their uniforms before leaving the house.
Is there a specific meetup point that you guys have?
I'll tell you what. What do you want to learn?
Just if there's any type of information that we can learn as to where this god might be specifically located.
Are you asking this because of how how Yildrin got to do the sacrifice? Or do you want to know to kill the god?
I don't
Or a
know.
little
If
bit of column A, bit of column B.
I don't know if I tell him. I guess I do, because I would trust him as a background player, or from a background for me, and that's your dad. Okay. Is it possible to actually scratch that sentence? Do you trust your, and I like look at the two drows, or the one drow, the other hooded figure, and the Goliath. Do you trust these three?
With my life.
Uh,
After
well,
all, they are my most loyal.
we have been given a quest to take care of the Dark Six.
Assist.
I'm sorry, I stutter a lot now. Okay.
The cisgendered motherfuckers!
We're killing this.
All right. So you're killing gods. That's my girl. Carry on.
Any information basically that we're looking for to where this person might be, this god might be, even a general vicinity, a country, anything.
Well, as far as I know, the Dark Six have always stuck around in Esmios. But again, I'm not exactly the theistic type. As for where he may be, that I'm not entirely sure. However, I doubt Yildrin himself knows, as gods tend to work in mysterious ways. Or my understanding, I hear they can approach you in dreams and hallucinations and can pause reality.
Yeah, that's so weird. Who would? That's only gods do that. That's so weird.
Well, I mean, other powerful mages and...
Yeah, just gods. That's what I said. Yeah, just gods.
Well, I've heard Archfey can do similar things.
Just gods. Just gods. It's just gods.
I see this is a touchy subject for you.
I just gods. Okay, we're moving on.
Okay. Right. Okay then. I will contact my contacts and see what there is to find out about Yildrin. See if he's sacrificed any hogs or whatever warlocks do.
And how long would it take to find out this info?
Could be tonight, could be 3 weeks from now.
And say we don't stay here for 3 weeks. Is there any way that we can get information from you?
I'll send a runner. I'm pretty good at tracking people down when I need to.
Just text me.
Oh,
Here's
really
my phone
absent
number.
father. I say that jokingly, just so we're clear.
I've always known where you were, but it wasn't my place to contact you.
Ah, I understand, Dad. And I like punch him on the shoulder, like.
He just chuckles and shakes his head.
I don't have anything else to ask this person. I want to wait until everybody leaves, though, to talk to them specifically by myself.
Any other questions I can answer you that you can be dodgy about God's boat?
I mean, I think I'm good. Husband, would you like to retire for the evening? Can you go talk to that Kenku man? The Kenku man will help us find a room.
Oh, okay, yes.
The Kenku looks up and he simply nods. You see he takes down his hood and, like a bigger piper, he is a black feathered Kenku, the only, like, wearing just kind of simple leather armor, nothing really fancy. The only thing that really sticks out about him is a very fine, gold handled short sword on his side, and kind of gold, I forget exactly what it's, but it's like gold detailing on his beak.
Is this like the Kenku equivalent of having grills?
Kind of.
Man,
Okay.
I love
Or like the
grilling. That
Kenku
sounds so
equivalent of like
bad.
a tattoo or something because feathers. He nods and like, yeah, of course, come this way. And he begins to lead you guys up just kind of a short flight of stairs and to one of the rooms. The doors open, you see it's a very luxurious room with several full beds, and a nice balcony, like the balcony that leads to where the bar is.
Okay, we look at the room and, wow, look at the room. And we turn back and say, we have a friend who is still at the bar. Could that friend and Atris, who is in with my father, have another room together as well?
Of course, I can set that up for you. Do you want me to go get your friend for you?
I'm sure Atris will go get her when she's ready to retire for the evening. Just let Atris know we have a room set up.
Sounds good. And he leaves and heads downstairs.
Awesome.
Sorry, I had to think a very aggressive message. Okay, so I assume it's just me, him, and the two guards left?
Yep.
Okay. So once everybody leaves, and I don't want to butcher this name because I'm going to try my hardest. So the door closes, I wait a second, and I turn back to him, and so I see you're still using the same bandolier wrist device to take care of Lydor.
So you remember that.
Listen, I'm not like the sharpest chicken, but like I have remembered a couple of things in the past, yes.
They've gotten a couple of upgrades, but they still serve me well. Why, looking for a set?
I feel like honored for a second just because like just the past that we had, but I like try to hide it, but I'm like, I mean, like, sure, yeah, totally.
I can have some commission for you. Might cost a few gold.
Name the price, I'll handle it for sure.
100 gold?
Done.
I can do some interesting things with that.
And I like nod, and after a second, I'm like, I am curious though. Perhaps it is the age that got to me because I am so old. Whatever caused you to turn back? Sorry, that was cute. To turn to that made you want to take care of this Lydor.
Well, this was back when the Shadow Relics and the Golden Dragons had a bit of a wicked turf war going on. Now we have an agreement. It's a very fine line that we're walking, but we walk it. He was selling our information to the Golden Dragons. So, well, the being found guilty of treason, there's only one solution in this line of work.
Very fair. I did see that you... Fuck you, bitch. That you, kind of perked up and had a lot of interest about your daughter's wife, or husband, and his,
No, wife. He's trans now.
your daughter's wife and, his mother.
Yes.
Is there something that you know about that person, specifically that you didn't display?
I know nothing about that woman. All I know is that she was a powerful divinator, told my wife and I that the Queen of Dragons and the Devourer of Worlds would come together. And it was left at that. They went and had a private conversation. And the next thing I know, my wife is having to leave me.
Okay. It's just that she was murdered, and I didn't know if you had known that information.
She was murdered.
Yeah, I just thought that maybe Lydor had something to do with it, or something similar, and you knew and just weren't telling me, that's all.
No, Lydor was killed years ago.
My memory. Silly me.
As a favor, and consider it a very late wedding present, I'll see what I can find out about the murder of Davin's mother.
I think that would be very much appreciated, but I didn't push you to do this, because I don't do nice things for these people.
You have a reputation to maintain, do you?
Yes, I do.
So you don't want me telling them about the pigtails and everything?
Stop. No. If you can, I'm leaving. You know what? I'm
Don't
going
call
upstairs.
me danger for nothing.
They don't call me Danger. I forget my last name. Danger Void. They don't call me Danger Void for nothing. Yeehaw.
So Chris, eh?
So anyway, I like completely ignore him bringing that up, and I'm like, I pull back the chair. I'm like, I have some very delicious breaded cheese sticks to go get before my friends ate all of them.
Clearly this is a touchy subject.
It's not
But
touchy.
just be careful with that one.
Oh wait, you mean about Triss? Yes.
Yes, I mean about Triss.
Yeah, I know. It's literally just RP for the record. Okay, I'm not. It's not touchy. Okay, I'm just fine. Whatever. I like pushing the chair as I do this, like slowly inching out as much as I can.
Just be careful with that one. She's well, she didn't get here for she's not an Esmios because she's a nice person.
I like raise an eyebrow and like I'm not really sure how to reply, whether I want to find out more info or not, but I'm just kind of like, oh. I like nod and very awkwardly like bow, reach out a hand, and do different things at the same time to try to like show respect to the person that trained me.
But in all fairness, I'm also not here because I'm a nice person. So, anyway. Enjoy your breaded cheese sticks. They are very good. It's a house special.
I haven't had any.
Very
You
well.
have to
And
try them,
make
they're
sure to tell the server that tabs on me.
Oh. I'm
Check-
sure that
God,
would be...
we've ordered like 18 cheese stick orders.
Checks tab 18. Yeah, 18 cheese sticks. The water. Wow.
That's what my regular restaurant order looks like, Will.
Oh, sorry.
I like nod and I say thank you and I appreciate it and start to head up the stairs.
He just
Oh my god.
kind of waves his hand and lets you go. Navora, what have you been up to during
I
this?
just dumped water all over myself, so that was fun. Well, the last batch of cheese sticks got cold, so I ate them and ordered 2 more batches to go. so they would be saved perfectly for Atris. And I got 2 because I knew she was gonna love them.
Very nice.
And if she didn't, we know David would eat them.
Thank you.
But other than that, I think I just kind of like made small talk with like the server, like hung out.
Sat there twiddling your thumb.
I think I probably played some Sudoku or something. I did a crossword.
Roll a perception check for me.
Yeah, I probably would have scouted some people in there. I got rolling dice. 25.
25. Yeah, you're just kind of sitting back listening. You hear just a lot of regular, like, bar conversations. Like friends going out to have a couple of drinks, husband and wife going on a date, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Couples, you just hear typical stuff, but you do hear some more kind of shadier conversations happening.
Cool.
You hear of this one job in particular that it comes up a few times. You get a few blurbs of it here and there. You hear of a very powerful Tempest cleric that is growing stronger and stronger in the east that has officially had a contract put out for him. The
Okay.
person who put out this contract is simply known as the captain.
Okay.
And nobody is super keen on taking it. Though the gold reward is quite large. You hear it is 25,000 gold.
Okay. And is this coming from just one table?
No, you kind of hear a few different tables discuss it, kind of picking up tidbits of information between each conversation.
Okay. I kind of want to, like, I feel like I would try and talk to one of the people, or I would ask the waitress if she knew who the captain would be, if she knew of anyone that goes by the captain.
The server, like, she kind of drops off. She hands you a, kind of puts like an ale on the table for you. Just, she's noticed you've been sitting here by yourself, so she's like, here's a free drink on the house.
Aw,
Drops off the doggy bag cheese sticks.
She's hitting on you. Go for it.
You're looking for the captain.
Yeah, I heard just a table or two talking about someone who's put out a contract looking for someone. So I was just curious.
That contract's really the talk of the town right now.
Really?
Yeah, the captain I haven't really seen. She just put out the contract this afternoon, really.
Do you know who the captain is?
I've never met her before. She just came in, asked to speak with. Well, she actually said Realdor by name, so I went and I talked to him, and he had me usher her down, and they had a very brief conversation. And that's all I really know. She had this massive warhammer on her, though. It was like caked in blood and viscera. It wasn't exactly hygienic.
Sounds like my kind of person. I need to find her.
Roll a history check for me.
Oh. Good, because I don't think I have any history. 17.
17. As she's describing the captain, she begins to describe her as a half-elven woman with a very large warhammer. You begin to realize that this is Captain Eleonora
Okay, I
Very-
was gonna say, I was gonna ask if that's who it was, but I wasn't sure. And then I was like, okay. I didn't know she had a warhammer. Very confusing. Okay.
But yeah, really, really scary looking lady covered in scars. I don't know why she couldn't handle this herself, but clearly she really wants this person dead because she put a hefty price on its head.
Huh. I'm gonna have to go talk to my friends then.
I mean, hey, if you want to take on a powerful cleric, then power to you.
Cleric. We kill gods.
That's quite a boast. But power to you for having that kind of confidence. I need to look at myself in the mirror every day and go, "You kill gods," and that'll help me with my self-esteem issues.
Yep.
Is there anything
You
else?
just gotta wake up every morning and say, "You are a badass bitch."
It's from the self-help book of Kill God
Write a book, guys.
by the Funky Bunch.
Written
Yeah.
by Navora and the Funky Bunch.
Featuring. We were featured. It's your book.
Is any other questions I can answer for you? Like, where'd your friends go? Did they all go?
I think something to do with someone's father. I've just kind of been like out of it a little bit lately. I kind of died recently, so I've just been like, you know,
You're really just
welcoming myself
dumping
back.
your emotional baggage on this poor waitress.
Oh, you have no idea what people dump on waitresses.
Oh, I can only imagine. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you because I feel bad for you.
She's asking, man.
You did this to you.
Was it a I've never talked to somebody that died before. Was it painful? Like, what was on the other side? This raises a whole lot
You
of
know what?
theological questions here.
I don't really, I'll let you figure that out when it happens.
Will I
It's
get to
just
come
what-
back too?
I don't know. It depends how cool your friends are.
Yeah, no, my friends are all drunkards and assassins.
You never know. You never know. But
Fair enough.
it's not a bad feeling. Let's put it that way.
I will keep that in mind when I'm on my deathbed. I will remember this conversation and go, she told me it's not a bad feeling. But I do think I will start to look at myself in the morning every day and say, you are a bad bitch and you kill God.
Absolutely. Every
I
day.
need that on a t-shirt.
Yep. You need to put a sticky note on your mirror that reminds you to say it every day.
Dude, we got
I
some
will-
good quotes from the session, not gonna lie. I've already talked to Meg. I'm like, we need to make a drawing of Atris saying that it's not a touchy subject, I'm just hungry. Alright.
Guys, we should sell merch.
Yeah. For us
I
to
can draw
buy.
that. You don't even understand. Will got me a drawing tablet for my birthday.
Oh,
I can bang this out real fast.
Just merch for all of us. But yeah, she kind of just continues to do the small talk with you as best she can, knowing that you died recently and know what the afterlife looks like. Before you see Atris coming upstairs.
Okay, fine. So I go up the stairs and I look around and fuck, she was at that table. I don't know where she really is. And I guess I finally, after a minute or two, spot her at the bar.
No, I'm at the table still.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought
Yep.
you had gotten up and found the waitress somewhere else. Okay.
Nope.
So then I'm gonna head over towards that said table. Fuck that hole. I didn't remember. Yeah. So anyway, so I go towards the table. She's there. Ah.
Hey,
Laverne.
I have you. David and I kind of ate the rest of your cheese sticks things, but I have more coming for you, so that we
Oh!
can take back. Yeah. Yeah.
She just put them in front. They're like fresh in a doggy bag
Yeah.
and everything.
Yes, that is. Are you the? Oh my god, I am. Thank you, because I am starving.
Here, try one. Try one. They're so good.
Nom nom nom. Yes, that. Oh, they're so good. Oh my god, I love breaded cheese. It's so good.
God, I feel like I'm looking into a mirror right now.
Input woman getting slapped with the hot dogs over. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. These were absolutely divine. I am so glad there are more for me because my friends, and I stare at Navora because the other one isn't here, ate all of them before I could even touch them.
You know what? It happens a lot. They're very good, and you can only get them here.
Only.
So I do think some other restaurants are starting to steal the idea. So I imagine that they're going to become quite popular across the country at some point.
I'm absolutely speechless. This is phenomenal.
Anyway, I have some other tables I got to tend to. So if you need me, just give me a shout, or I'll be around in just a bit.
I'm here. Here I am complimenting you, but yeah. Okay, bye.
And she heads out.
So how did that go? That's so funny.
Like Zan was just like all about it, and then Daven showed up, and he felt really awkward because like that's his wife's dad, and like he didn't be like, "Hey, can I marry your wife?" And she was just like, "Oh my god, my dad's not around." Like it was a whole fucking thing. I'm telling you.
That sounds like I missed a lot.
Yeah, and there was a fucking Kenku like where I can't tell you enough how much I fucking hate these people.
They're all just imposters. Like, they don't even have their own voice.
Not racist, by the way.
Not at all.
Not racist. Okay, everything's crashing on me here, guys. Gotta shut some things down. Oh, way. Awesome. Okay. So I have something to tell you. Like, kind of like a job that I think we should bring to our friends.
Is this something we should talk about like in private, or should we get a drink? Like how? I'm confused.
No, I'm just telling you right now. Like, or like, do we have a place to stay?
Yes. The silly Kenku, the other person, has brought Zan and Daven upstairs, and I would assume that there's another room for us as well.
Awesome. Well, should we head there, or do you want me to tell you about this job thing first?
No, I think we can absolutely discuss it with the other two.
Okay, cool.
I lead us upstairs, I guess.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'd probably pay the tab too. And or
And like
I'd
before you
go
put your
to.
money down, I'm like, oh, actually, it's on Zan's dad.
Very nice guy. Very, very lot nicer than my dad.
He's pretty rich. It's whatever.
I'm not upset to have a rich daddy. It's fine.
Well, he better tip the server well.
Oh, he actually pays us livable wages. We still get tips and everything, but we have full benefits. We get paid full price, not server wage. He's a great boss. Once you get rid of the whole he kills people for a living thing.
You know, playing in a fantasy world.
Absolutely. Well, yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's head up to. Let's head up to friends.
All right. Yeah, you guys make your way down the stairs to the like little basement suite. You see Zan's dad is in his booth. He's busy discussing something with a cloaked figure that the Atris isn't here, but that Atris doesn't recognize from before. Clearly drawing up a contract of some sort. He looks over and sees Atris and gestures for the Kenku. The Kenku walks over and he's like, "So you guys okay," and he leads you up the stairs. He's
I
like,
assume,
"Yeah."
I assume Atris looks to the Kenku like, oh
Doesn't even pay attention to it. Just like totally doesn't hear it, see it.
Yeah, so you guys are in a separate room than the other two that were here. They didn't want to share a room even though there's enough beds. They wanted that room to themselves. So yeah, you guys are just in this room here right beside them.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You're very
Yes, so
generous and
welcome.
kind.
Of course. And
I say this just to make Atris's skin crawl.
and he heads downstairs, just kind of leaving you to your room.
Cool.
And we wait for Atris to return.
Are our rooms connected?
No, there are two separate rooms, but the balconies are right beside each other.
Okay, I'm gonna go out onto the balcony and start tapping on their window best I can.
Like our window, sorry? Or Atris's?
Yeah. So like yours.
Alright, I like I come out and like take my little like eye thing up off my eyes and I just put it up. What? It's late outside.
It's not late.
I
It's
need my
like
beauty
11.
sleep. Yeah.
No, it's not late. Get out of bed.
Oh God,
Where's Zan?
She's meditating in the corner. Zan!
Xanathia!
I feel like if it was a movie, it would pan over and I'd just be like cross-legged, like hovering a foot off the air, just being like,
in that pitch too.
of course.
Navora wants us.
Hmm?
Out on the balcony, Navora wants us.
Oh God. Okay. And I stand up and kind of open the
I'm
door
such a nuisance, like.
and let Navora and Atris in.
Oh, it's so chilly outside.
Get in fast. I don't like the cold getting in. I'm such an old lady. And I close the door.
Yeah. Even my mantle wings are shaking.
The balconies are inside. They face into the bar.
Yeah, we're like.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Negate that.
Ah, the indoor is awful.
Oh, the smell of bar people.
I still
Shit.
like my manta wings are shaking.
Also, I'm gonna have to make a note beside, like, so for NPCs, I have to keep track of, like, who has what voice, right? So beside, like, the Kenku NPC, I'm gonna have to put Asian Jersey.
Right? It was. I was like, I'm getting hints of Asian accent in there on certain words, and then a lot of like Italian. Hey, I'm walking here, like. So it was a very unique one. I liked it.
It was toast Asian grandchildren. That's
Yeah.
all I got.
That's what I get for trying out different voices.
No, it's fine. I liked it. Atris, come out of your
You
room.
missed it
Gonna
before
tell her really-
complimenting the Kenku.
I'm sorry. You all talked the ones I didn't hear. Now nobody's
Navora
talking at once.
complimenting the Kenku.
Ew. Who did that? Navora?
Navora.
Ew.
Pretty
I like
much
give
just
her.
to piss you off.
I like give her like a little bit of a rolled eye and.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
now
Oh, no.
you're all like standing. So you guys have balcony. Like you guys are in two separate rooms, but your balconies are right beside each other. So now there is a group meeting going on in the balconies that
Yeah.
overlook the bar.
That are indoor balconies.
I was unmuted. Sorry. Okay, sounds good.
Yep. What did you call us out
And now
here
Meg.
for? It's fine. I can fill her in.
Okay.
What do you guys think about 5,000 gold or 25,000 gold?
Beach?
I like money.
Not each.
Oh.
Where are you gonna put it? In your cave? your hole?
Shut up. Put my gold in whatever hole I want to put it in.
The fuck did I just walk back into?
That's how I
Sorry.
felt about Asian Jersey. Like, come on, honestly.
Talking shit about our home.
I mean, that's yeah. So when I was in the bar,
You hooked up with someone hot. Okay.
oh, Hey, you know, I'm now a faithful woman to my man, okay? Even though he might forget about me.
I'm sorry, what's his name?
It's okay. I could.
He's my
everyone-
man. Hold on. It's
Kyle,
been a
it's Kyle.
while.
He seems like a
It's been a
Kyle.
long time since I've seen
Barrett.
Barrett.
50 Cal.
See,
Barrett.
No, more like.
okay. Now, what time is it?
I would be horrified if a Baron 50 Cal went.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'll just, you know what, guys? It's fine. I'm just gonna go on my own little trip, okay? I'm just
No,
gonna go on my own.
we're
You
happy
guys-
to
I don't
help.
need the
We're happy
funky
to help.
bunch.
We're just,
Nope.
no,
I don't need the funky bunch.
no, we're here to help. We're a family now. What do you
No,
need?
it's now gonna be the Chronicles of Navora. I'm gonna go off on my own. You guys don't want 25,000 gold? It's fine.
I said
know.
that's a lot of money. I would like money. Yes, please.
I mean, I'm down. We're just giving you shit because we know you're. Anyways,
I'm not the only one that sucks at lore, Smo.
Eleonora. Do y'all know her?
Yeah, the big lady with the warhammer. I remembered. Who could forget such a big hammer?
Give up.
It dragged on the stairs behind her.
Thunk, 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 thunk.
Oh my fucking god. Yes, I remember her.
How many more examples of me remembering her do you need?
I'm pretty sure she had hair, guys. I think
Yeah.
that should show that I remember.
Okay, it's fine.
We're ruining one of either Meg's character or her close friend's character. We're just like ruining her character. Yeah, the one with the giant weapon like a dick. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's mine that I have custom art of currently hanging on the wall beside me.
Yeah, big dickicus. Yeah, that one.
I hate
Sorry. Very cool
Well-
character, actually, though.
I'm kind of concerned.
I'm gonna get a photo of it. Oh, fuck yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll send it to main chat.
Fuck yeah. I can't actually show it.
It's fine. I'll send it for you guys.
Fuck yeah.
I
this
can
Yeah.
also
lady
show
is
you
like,
Cody's,
Fucking.
is this lady my future mother-in-law?
I mean,
potentially.
depends
Yeah,
on
I
how
thought so.
your relationship goes.
It's not her wife though. Like the one you're talking about is the mom.
Yeah, the picture I
Yeah.
just sent is her.
Guys, I can't receive anything right now because I have to be on my internet because
You can see it later.
I can only have one device going apparently when you live with roommates.
Ignore the quality because I had to zoom in, but yes, that's her.
Anyways, I'm gonna go help her. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night, everybody.
Okay, but you can help you too.
Oh, great.
Nobody cares about my.
Not you, Google!
I am very interested. I said I like money, and I've been very apt in waiting for you to go on. But we were talking about hammers, and I just wanted you to continue.
Dude, whoever did that art is 10 out of 10. That's fucking super cool.
I
Right?
think something is wrong with
If I can get it to
her.
focus on this.
Kind of almost focus.
Oh fuck!
Focus.
I literally have a saved
Trying to write this
picture.
down.
Oh,
Oh, you sent this to me already.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen this. That's even worse.
fuck. What if we go in the middle?
Okay, my side talk with Atris now.
It's almost there. Sorry, talk
So
about
yeah,
Beatrice,
you
what?
guys want money? Continue.
I have a feeling something is wrong because she came into the bar or came into town asking for help putting up a contract to help kill this powerful cleric that is very powerful, strong. And I guess she came in with like covered in lots of blood.
She's
And-
just, you remember her warhammer was caked in blood. Like
oh,
she
just
does
it
not
was caked
do
in blood.
that
Okay,
thing.
so she wasn't.
No, she wasn't. Her
Okay.
hammer was.
So anyway, she came in, and I haven't heard anything from my man in a while. So I don't know why she can't kill this person. But if you guys want, we can go ask her
I'm down.
if we can kill it, or ask her about more details to kill this thing.
I'm
I feel
happy
like-
to help.
That would be really good to get on her good side, so that when I marry her son.
You guys have really talked out this whole future you guys have, huh? Definitely a thing that you and Barrett both have discussed lots.
Definitely.
We text a lot.
Yeah. Oh, so that's why you've been using all your spell slots lately. It's on send. I can only do it 3.
Like-
we get through like sup, hey, oh, smirk emoji, and then that's it. I'm out of spell slots.
You're like my parents being like, why are your spell slots being used?
Mom, I need more spell slots. I like that Meg's camera is like frozen in this like.
It's either frozen
Disapproving
or she's,
smirk.
completely-
Oh, there she's back.
No.
Yeah, it was 100% frozen.
Yeah. Oh, it did it again. Anytime you do, it like freezes and whatever. Just smile with the hand. That's actually not a bad one to freeze on, to be honest. It's very authentic. I should just save that in case her camera ever doesn't work.
You should. It's a really
Quick.
good one.
Boom.
This is
Got
what our
it.
DM looks like constantly during
Yeah.
D&D.
She's having a good time. Can't you see? She's happy. 1 second, let me make this smaller.
Life of a DM is pain. I've accepted that.
Anyways, Dan, how was it meeting your dad? Was it better than when I met my dad?
I mean, yeah, he seems pretty chill, much more chill than my not father. So
That's good. I wish I had a real dad out there.
She's
That
back.
was cool.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Right, so moving on. Let's find a different subject other than dad issues.
is my daddy kind of your daddy, Atris?
Oh my God, where are we finding this person to
Wait,
that
excuse me,
request for
what?
money?
Wink.
Atris, you didn't tell me this.
That's not my dad. We don't have the same dad.
Just father figure.
But I mean, a father figure.
Technically, you never had him as a father figure, and Atris did, so it's technically his dad more than your dad.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's my rich daddy. What's up?
I have saved that picture as Happy DM Meg, so that if I'm gonna just try and create a like array of emotions that I can
You
catch.
need to get angry DM Meg when this happens, when she
Yeah.
can't get into the campaign.
Yeah, when the fucking campaign is talking about my big dick character.
You should
Unhappy
save that
Meg.
one as stressed out Meg.
Damn They've been
No,
making dick
that's
jokes.
what Meg is when I'm killing the party.
Yeah, they've been making dick jokes
Like
for
right
45
now, she
minutes.
wants to. She's like, how can I send a meteorite on her?
Make an
We're all crushed. No
Yeah.
saves. You're all dead. New campaign.
Roll perception. Why? Does anyone notice the giant asteroid coming for your face?
There is suddenly a Triceratops Rex in the room. It
shit.
eats you all. New character.
Who has like shield?
Yeah,
Like,
I cast
okay,
no.
anyways. Should we go to bed then?
I think we go to sleep and then go and try and start this side quest, yeah.
Okay.
I'm treating this entire game like an RPG now.
I could tell.
I know, it's fun. I like it.
Quest log.
Yeah, literally. Need to make like
I'm
a
gonna
little...
start keeping a quest log for you guys now.
Yeah, like, honestly, I need to do that.
Or,
because...
better yet, you guys keep a quest log.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you do it because you feel like the narrator
100%.
user interface, you know, like.
I keep logs, guys. I just think it's been a while since we've had something that we've been told to do.
Okay, let's just say we all go to bed, and can we take like a quick 5?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Dope.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Sleeping. All right. Be right back.
I have a lot of things that just say dead. Dead.
Yeah. Ooh, cool name. Um. Cool. That's super fucking cool. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I'm just talking. Oops.
All right. So you have all had a long rest. You wake up. You're not really sure what day, like what time it is. You're assuming it's morning, but you guys are in a basement. There's no windows. And the day is yours.
I wonder if they have any like breakfast cheese sticks.
Fuck you, bitch.
I mean,
Do we,
So
are we,
aggressive.
are we all
about these
downstairs?
things.
I assume we have met downstairs at this point.
Sure.
Did Navora ever tell us where we are supposed to meet? Whether it's Eleonora or a different quote-unquote quest giver, the person that's going to tell us where to go for this thing.
Eleonora, I said we were. I just thought we'd go down to the docks and see if her ship was there.
Yeah, so-
Atris, you do know that if a contract's been given, you can typically like just kind of sign it out, sort of thing, if you wanted to, unless you wanted to go and speak to Eleonora directly about it.
I just
Oh.
You guys are more than welcome to do that as well, but with contract work, you can just.
So like this is like a hub where you could just say, hey, I'm gonna work on this quest or whatever, and they would.
It's like an assassin's library. You just sign your name next to the things you're taking out.
I didn't know if it was like a board or if it was like we have to go and specifically
Yeah.
speak to this person. So that's fair.
And
Okay,
if you
so
want.
I guess we'll just grab some food and then does this did this thing that you heard, Navora, did you figure out where we're supposed to go specifically, or do you just know a general idea of what needs to be done?
I really just got a general idea. I just
Is
heard
there-
the tables over talking, and then the waitress kind of talked to me about it. So
Is there like a literal quote-unquote quest board where it's like a piece of paper that says, please kill, reward 25,000 gold, or...
I mean, probably. That's where I find a lot of my quests, on the town bulletin board. It's normally located at the post office or the library. There's a lot of yard sale signs there. And, you know, dog walking request, like.
Oh.
I just like the idea that there's this community bulletin board, and then there's like the lost puppies in yard sales, and then over in the corner it's like assassination mission. Can you kill Friar
You're
Tut?
like, ooh, you know what? That one.
Yeah, well, I just like the idea that it's out in public, because then you could be like,
I'm gonna buy this
Who the
cute
fuck's-
puppy and I'm gonna kill this person.
the fuck's-
Yay!
or like the
Your
guy.
own name on the board.
I wanted the Funky Bunch. Oh, hell.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
But I mean, we could honestly just go see if Barrett has any information that we might not be posted on this bulletin board.
Get some insider info. Okay. I mean, I'm down. We can rock that way. I'm fine with that. Do some insider assassin trading. I like it.
Yay.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we'll
I mean, I'm not excited.
have some breakfast and then yeah, let's just head out. Do we
All right.
want? No, never mind.
Yeah, so in the, like, did you guys meet in the restaurant aspect, or are you in the kind of like right outside the rooms where you guys talk to Realdor?
I was assuming like the regular upper part.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah, breakfast is served to you, no problem. It is the, Zan, it's the same Eric Hockra from the other day, the Eagle Man. He takes orders and just kind of various breakfast accoutrement. He tells you that it is on the house, that you guys don't
Fuck
have to
yeah.
pay for it. And he goes about his business. You eat your breakfast, and if there's nothing else you guys would like to do here, you guys are more than welcome to begin heading towards the dock.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, like the only thing I could think of was like checking out the quest, but I don't even know who we would go to about doing that.
Atris. You know that you would probably have to go and talk to Realdor about a job with that high of a price tag.
Is this where he resides? Do we know, or is this just where he goes at night?
No, he lives here.
Oh,
He
okay.
lives he lives downstairs.
Okay, so I guess in the middle of breakfast or whatever, I'm just gonna mention like, I really feel like we should speak to the leader of. Is he the leader of the Shadow Relics? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I feel like we should speak to the leader of the Shadow Relics, or Zan's dad, or however you want to refer to this person. It's kind of a big deal, and you have to do this in a formal way. I know it seems silly, but if you don't, you're gonna lose out on a lot. So.
All right, well, let's go talk to Father Dearest then.
All right. You guys make your way downstairs, and you find that Realdor is not awake. However, you see the androgynous drow sitting at the table where he was sitting. Their hood down now. You see that half their head is shaved with kind of like the pixie cut going. You see, excuse me. You see various tattoos just kind of up their arms, down into their fingers. Who speaks Elvish?
I do.
You see on one hand in Elvish lettering, it says kill.
Tough.
And does anyone speak Undercommon?
Nope. Overcommon, but not under.
That is so
You might.
Not that I know of.
under. Common Elvish.
If there is no Undercommon, then you do not know what the other side says.
Nope, I don't.
Kill. Bitches.
You guys look. They look over at you as you come in. Morning. Can I help you lot?
I have a question for my dad.
Realdor is asleep at the moment.
When does he usually get up?
Around noon.
Oh, what a lazy bones.
Time is it?
Drow don't typically do well in the daylight. We tend to stick to the night. In his stead, I look after the mornings. What can I help you with?
There was I don't know how to put it. Sorry, someone else go. I don't know how to ask this question.
There's a contract out for a very powerful cleric. Just
Oh,
wanted to know a little more information on how we can apply for this.
you're looking to take out the contract?
Yes, we are looking to kill a bit.
All right. You see them get up and head over to a just kind of a board behind the bar. However, they lean underneath and pull out a drawer and grab a very new-looking contract. They approach and hand it to you, Navora. There you go, the Mordos contract.
What was it?
Mordos, Mordos.
Is there
Okay.
anything in particular that this contract says that Zan is obviously relaying to us as she reads it?
The contract, it reads pretty simply, wanted dead. It just says Mordos. There is no last name attached to it. It gives you a brief description of the person as a Triton. So essentially a sea elf. A Triton that lives Let me find this contract. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I have too many notes.
While you're doing that, is there a reason why this fucking random woman knows who the Shadow Relic's daughter leader is? Like, how did they know that Zam was speaking specifically about the leader of the Shadow Relics?
This is the drow that was sitting there watching last night.
I don't like this person.
That person is sus. Sus
Just like
as hell.
Kenku. Vote him off. Vote him off. Get rid of him.
You're looking for Mordos at the river's fork.
And how long is that? Or how far away is that?
The hike from here should be about 5 days. However, if you have a couple of horses and maybe a cart, you can probably cut that down to about 3.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and the
anything-
person taking out the contract wants their Triton, their weapon.
Okay, cool.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Is there medical insurance involved in this contract, or
There never is.
fucking dumb?
If you don't return within 10 days saying that this contract has been completed, it will be given out to another person.
But it takes 5 days to get there and 5 days back.
That's your problem, not theirs.
Yeah.
Sounds like a you problem.
I will remember his name from now on.
Nice.
I will say you guys do have a horses in a cart that
Oh,
are
I
just
know.
chilling
I'm
at the stable.
being a dink. You
Okay.
have
I thought we
exactly
had
enough
to
time to
vote.
get there and get back, so kill him immediately and get the fuck back, because we are not wasting any time.
Any other questions for me?
Yeah, what's your other knuckle say?
Don't worry about it. And
I
you
don't-
see your
No,
smirk.
I really want to know.
I don't think that'll fit
really
on
wanna
4
know.
fingers.
Don't worry about it. No, that's 4 fingers. We're good. It's fine.
Okay.
Can you read this? Can you read this one? And she holds up the fist that with the Elvish on it.
Yeah.
Then you can read that. Then you know what this one says.
Miso soup times 2?
It means bitches, right?
It also says kill.
Double kill. Nice.
What is it in?
Undercommon.
Cool.
Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Have a good one, and hopefully you are able to get that cash reward. It's quite hefty.
Oh, yeah. Do we, are we gonna go
Says
visit,
Kill Bill.
are we gonna, still go see Barrett, Carmen, or?
I'd like to, because maybe they would give us some other tips of some sort, and
Yeah.
I might be able to give my homie a bye. Maybe see if he wants to come
Word. Yeah, okay.
help us.
Ho
When he gets
shizzle,
none
let's,
of the cash.
let's do it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm down. Alright. We head to the Boat.
Okay.
All right.
Go to
You
the
guys begin to
docks.
make your. Sorry, Carmen.
We go to the docks.
All
Down to
right.
The docks.
Alrighty, you guys make your way down to the docks. It's not, now that you know what the Zirba looks like, it is very hard to miss. It is the largest boat in the harbor.
Sorry.
You see standing on the deck, or sorry, the dock leading to the boat. You see Eleonora very proudly watching her crew members come and go, like giving orders about where to put things. Clearly, they're getting ready to leave.
Do I see Barrett at all?
Sorry?
Do I see Barrett at all on like
Roll a
the
perception check.
deck or anything?
Roll a perception.
I don't. 12.
Sorry, give me one moment. 12. Yeah, you see Barrett standing on the, like, where the wheel, whatever that's called, the steery thingy with the boat.
Wheel. Yep.
Wheel. Whatever.
Yep. And the tires
Um,
went.
I played a fucking
you
I
hear
played a
me?
pirate for 2 years and I don't know what a boat's called. Anyway,
It's a boat.
there we go. Yeah, you see Barrett and Artemis standing at the very top deck, talking. Clearly, Artemis is a little bit emotional, and as they're talking, like Barrett hugs his mom close. And
Okay. Can I whistle at him?
roll a performance check.
Well,
That was
I got
good.
5. So.
5. You whistle. It's not quite loud enough amongst like the rabble rousing of the people around the dock and the ship and the water, and you just can't quite hear it.
Okay. Well, I feel like we'd walk up to Eleonora.
Yeah, you guys make your way over. And Eleonora just kind of stops mid-conversation with one of her crewmates and looks over. So she seemed to live another day. Congrats on being alive. That's always a plus.
I feel like I would get very nervous and give her like a little bow.
Is this one okay?
I'm sorry. Where are you guys going? Where are you headed to?
Wherever the sails take us, we might head back home to Waterdeep. We have some things to drop off at the family business.
Well, that's
However, I feel like you care more about what my son is doing.
well, he must be excited to go back home.
You have seemed to rubbed off on Barrett a little bit, as he's decided to remain here in Esmios.
Oh.
Oh, I rubbed him. I mean, yeah.
And are you okay with this? Like, I feel like I'm like,
Can't contain the excitement.
Of course, I'm
Yeah.
okay with it. My son
Like
is
drats.
becoming independent. He's becoming a captain himself. I couldn't be more proud.
well, we actually came this way more because we've decided to take on cleric you have out for.
Oh, I
That
didn't
was like the
realize.
most awkward way you could have said that.
I'm like, dude.
I didn't realize that you guys had a lot of dealing with the shadow relic.
Well, actually, I don't know. Things.
Right, well, you're taking on Mordos then.
Yeah.
We were hoping to get some more intel on him so we could go in more prepared.
Thank you.
So you're smarter than you look. That's good. That'll keep you alive longer.
I did win smarter than a 5th grader, yeah.
Excellent job. So, Mordos is, well, he's a Tempest cleric that serves under Umberlee. Umberlee is the sea bitch, as many refer to her, taking domain over the ocean and trying to take domain over storms. You see, I serve Talos, who is the god of storms, and the two of them have a bit of a rocky history, to say the least. Word has come that Umberlee has ordered Mordos to make friends with some malicious gods in the area. They go by the Dark Six, I believe, specifically the Devourer.
Of course.
Essentially, Umberlee wants the Dark Six to help her overthrow Talos, and in return, she'll help them overthrow Nesmios. So, by killing her most powerful cleric, you'll be preventing that line of communication, at least for a while. Until I can deal with Umberlee myself.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we will be able to.
I should hope so. And hopefully you don't die again, like the whole dragon turtle situation. I mean, there's no shame in death. I've died a few times myself.
never
I have been
happens.
back several times. It's fine. It happens. But with him around,
It was just a one-time thing. I've never even been close to death.
again, it happens to adventurers. You just may want to have a healer around. But I suppose you have a friend there that can bring those back from the dead, so that's always helpful.
Yeah. I can't help you until you're dead.
If only we had a cleric friend, Smile.
I mean, I could help you before, but not much.
I mean, I can help people before, but I rarely did. So
I mean, that feels like more of a personal choice, but okay.
it was deeply personal. So, can I help you with anything else?
Do you know if there's any weaknesses?
No weaknesses, but I would tell you to beware of any storm effects he may cause. It may make him stronger. If you have anything that can control weather, the such, try and keep it as sunny as possible. He'll be using a lot of thunder and lightning, so if you're resistant to that, you're good. But no weaknesses, per se.
Well, I appreciate you giving. And I wish you guys a very safe trip.
Appreciated. Now,
Do you mind if
sorry, Carmen, you cut out on me.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Now, let me speak to you as a mother. Barrett is my son, and one of the few joys I have left in my life. He is deciding to stay in Esmios, mostly for himself, but you seem to be a very large deciding factor in all of this. Should I find out that you've hurt my son, no god can protect you from my wrath. And I am not an enemy you wish to have. Am I clear? Excellent.
As I shit my pants. Just like
I have
sweat is just dripping down.
I killed my own mother. I'm not afraid to take you down as well.
I
Yeah,
promise I will never hurt your son.
good. And now don't get me wrong, I understand couples break up. It happens all the time. I mean, if you hurt him. Now, if you so excuse me, I have a crew and a ship to maintain. Barrett is up there talking to his weeping mother. I'm sure you'll be wishing to talk to him as well.
Absolutely.
And she nods and extends a hand to you.
Shaking hand, or like, 'cause my hands are so sweaty right now.
No, like she's extending to shake your hand.
Okay, I wipe it. Shaking and trembling.
She shakes your hand and just kind of smirks. Smart girl. And she heads onto the boat.
Thought I was smart.
Now you know how men feel meeting the dad, by the way. Like this is it. This is what it's like. Good luck.
Yeah, that's scary as hell. I don't blame you for being terrified. That's yep.
Yeah, I think moms are worse, guys. I'm sorry.
No
This
way, I
guy's
love
got
you.
two
No
of them.
idea.
So
Yeah.
my parents' ongoing joke, because my stepdad was a forensic investigator for many, many years, was don't do anything bad to my daughter because I know how to hide bodies. So, I mean, I feel your fear right now. That's terrifying.
Scary. Oh my god. Terrified. I was actually sweating there, guys.
That's good. I mean, it's I did my job. This is a fully immersive campaign. But yeah, you guys are welcome to board the ship if you wish to speak to Barrett. If not, you are welcome to leave. It's up to you.
I think the majority of us are going to stay here and we'll just wait for Navora.
Well, first I want to ask you guys if you want me to ask if Barrett wants to join us.
I mean, sweetheart, that's entirely up to you. If you want your love fighting next to you, that's, you know, it's your call. We will welcome him with open arms, but if not, that's your decision.
I just don't want him to get in the way if you guys think. I don't think he's useless at all, but
I mean, I think Barrett would probably be very good for us to have, just like another body. Like, it feels bad to say just another body, but that's not what I mean. But again, I'm going to leave that decision to you. If you want your love to remain safe and here, then that's fine. If you want him to come, then he comes.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. He was a
He
bit of
might
a
not even
bitch
wanna
last time,
come.
and he did jack shit. But like, we could bring him if he wants to come. You know what I mean? Like, fine. But like, he is a fucking pussy. It's fine.
A little bit.
Bestie. Why don't we call Triss and see if she wants
Not
to
to see, just honest. Just being honest.
He might not even want to come.
What's he too good for us now? I'm just.
Better things to do.
So are you guys? So Navora, sorry, you keep kind of cutting out on me a little bit. Are you making your way up the ship?
Is there any way I can like wave him to come down here?
Yeah, you can try to get his attention. Roll
Whistle
another
at-
I don't really wanna
check
go.
for me.
do
Can
it
I
for
try
you.
and whistle again? Can I whistle again?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. So I got 17.
17. You whistle, and Barrett looks over, and you just see him. The biggest smile grows on his face when he sees you. He kind of like he looks to his mother and like says something, and she just looks a little like, but. And he walks away from her. heading down towards the group.
He doesn't
Oh, good
swing
morning.
on like a rope.
No, he walks over. He doesn't want to get in the way of the crew and
I was gonna
everything.
Tarzan's it and like swings from the top all around on a rope.
Yeah.
No, it's not, he's not that cool.
He's already done that.
Yeah.
Well, good morning.
I relate to him. Okay. I feel like I would just fill him in on like us going, and that stuff.
Oh, so you're
And then-
taking on Mordos. That's quite the feat.
Yeah. Do you think that you want to join us?
Well, I would absolutely love to join you. There's some work I need to do here. I need to acquire a crew. I have the ship. Purchased it last night, actually. But I need to
That's
acquire the crew. It is exciting. I'm still thinking of a name. Any thoughts? I was thinking the Ranger.
I mean, that's not a bad one.
How about the Dead Ranger?
The drunken monk.
Oh, I like that too. I like the Ranger. You can just name it Navora, really. The Navora.
See, but it needs to be the for ships. I think the Ranger sounds pretty good. Besides, it's like our little secret.
The Rangers love.
I could do that.
Incest.
Are we here for this, or are we just like?
Yeah,
No, we're not.
You're
Okay.
you're all here for this.
Oh, we're listening. Oh.
Yeah, he came to you guys.
Well,
Let's just sleep on it for a week, and we'll revisit this name, because I want to try and think of a clever name for this.
Well, I need to submit the paperwork today, so
Fuck.
it's looking like the Ranger.
All right, deal. What were we here for again?
well, I feel like we should probably be on our way. We have quite a few days of travel.
Where are you guys going then? You're going to the fork
The
in Eggland.
Rivers Forks. The river forks. The Rivers Fork in Eichland.
I want to fork your river. I mean, the fork in the river.
You know,
This has been a huge spiral all night.
Eichland is known for its sailors, and I could give you a ride there if you wish to travel by sea. Might cut your travel days a bit.
Abso-freaking-lutely. A couple days on the open waters with you and my friends would be great.
So I would need your help with steering and everything, as I only have a first mate so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And I start like nudging Atris. We can do that. I feel we could really.
She can definitely do that. Yeah, she can absolutely. She is so boat savvy.
All right. Well, do what you guys need to do. We can leave at 1 o'clock today if you so wish.
I look at the group like, should we do this? Like, yeah, absolutely.
All right. So if you guys want to gear up and grab some things for this expedition, you have a couple of hours to do so. If you wanted to buy, like, go check out any magic stores, if you have any magic weapons. Atris, you did purchase one. If you would like to circle back and maybe talk to someone about it.
would it be done already? I mean, sure. I didn't think it would be done in like a few hours, so I'm okay with that. I also was gonna ask for the location of like a greater healing potion or potion or stop of some variety.
You do remember the potion shop from before that was
Of course
owned
I
by the senile goblin
Ah,
that you
fuck.
could
Nope,
try and buy?
never mind. Nope, I don't want any.
I do
Oh.
really want to go look for some kind of potion of some sort.
I'll happily go to the
If
magic
there's
store as
a place
well
I could go to.
with Atris because I have the crown and a staff that seem interesting that I'm scared to put on because I don't want to have horrible nightmares forever.
Will has D&D PST.
Yeah.
Man, Greg really did a number on you.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Now I have to do something. I'll be all right. AFK.
But yeah, okay, so where Aegis is going is back to the Relics Corner to go and talk to potentially Realdor about the like the flip knives things.
Spider-Man.
Well, now I don't know.
That's not the live goal. Where did Will go?
He's doing something. Just wait for
I'm hoping
Oh,
it works.
no.
It might not work. Shit.
It's such a good idea, though. Please do it.
I don't know if I can because I can't. It won't. The thing. It still thinks I'm using the camera. No.
Okay. But yeah, so where you guys are going to be going is back to the back to the Relics Corner because that's where the order was placed with Atris and Raldor. However, there is a magic shop that you guys have been to previously, run by a very large black dragonborn, that potentially would be able to look at those magic items for you.
Oh no, my computer is exploding.
RIP. The worst computer to explode.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I'm so stressed out right now. Do
What is
I just confess that I don't know how to run a ship and just tell him I got lucky and just figured it out that one time? Or do I... What? I feel like I should just confess. I feel like now, the earlier the better to tell him. Girls, my lady friends.
Girls, gays, and gays, what do I do?
I mean, honesty.
His
is
mom's
the
gonna
best
kill
policy,
me.
I feel.
His mom's gonna kill me!
Why would she kill you?
She don't have to know shit.
If I hurt him. If
Mm,
I hurt him.
About her,
I was
you were
hurt
just,
by me
you were just
lying.
telling a story, and now you're being honest. It's totally okay.
That's. I mean. Okay. Reason it this way. You having like sailor prowess is not the reason he chose to get with you, right? So saying that that's not something you actually have shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him. No, I'm not gonna tell him. No, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him.
I'm really curious as to what Will is doing.
He's trying to make sure his computer doesn't upload right now, I think, pretty sure.
I would like to go find some sort of potion, though, that will help with, or like some kind of magical thing that'll help with seasickness, though. Maybe
Okay.
like some sort of necklace or bracelets I could wear.
Yeah, if you're looking for a potion specifically, I forget if it was you or Zan that went with Atris to the potion shop before. I think it was Zan.
Yeah, no, it was me for sure.
I don't remember.
But yeah, your
so-
role, you've been to this city several times. You know where like ye old apothecary is.
Yep.
You walk in.
Sorry, Rose's apothecary.
You walk in, there's like a little chime in the bell as the door opens, and you walk in to see a very decrepit looking goblin, tufts of white hair, smattered with like ash, his face like kind of burnt in a few spots. He's missing some like fingers, and he's like, Atris, if you were there, you would realize that he's now also missing a thumb. So his hand is just like this. But Navora, you walk in and you see that, and he's like,
Excuse me?
what?
Oh, hi. I would like something for seasickness. Do you have anything for that?
Something for seasickness? 1 moment. And you see him hop off what clearly was like a little step stool so he could see over the side of the desk. And you hear just like rummaging before he hops back up and he slams a bracelet on the table. Prevent seasickness! No seasickness for you!
Okay, how much?
You see him pick it up and admire it. He kind of blows some dust off of it. Very high in demand, very high in demand indeed. And he like wipes more dust off of it. It's clearly been in his like drawer for a while. That's gold.
How much?
30.
So 5. Seven.
Deal.
I drop him 7 gold.
He takes it and he like he counts it on the table, but like using like his weird hands that only have like 2 fingers, he like slides each one over, and he's like counting out loud. He's like 1, 2, 3, and it goes on until 7, and he like slides it over and he snickers. We got a fresh batch of potions of healing.
Actually, you know what? Can I grab 5?
100 gold.
No, I'll give you 30.
90.
50.
80.
50.
80.
50. 55.
Potions of healing, that's expensive. No, gold, giving you a deal. 80.
I'll give you 65. You gotta throw in an extra bracelet of seasickness, and I want you to also throw in an edible cookie of some sort that's going to be exciting, made of mushroom.
I'll tell you what. 80 gold. 5 potions of healing. 1 extra of the bracelets. And a fun concoction that I made that I don't know what it does. And he shakes it.
Do it.
Do you have 2 of those? And we'll have a deal.
85 when I give you 2.
80.
82 when I give you 2.
Yes.
He like you see him kind of snicker as he runs to the back, clearly happy to have made a sale. And he comes back with a box, and you hear the vials clanking together. And he puts like this box on the desk, and he puts the extra bracelet. He like wipes some of the dust and grime off of it, throws that in there, and he throws 2 vials. One is blue with like kind of swirling sparkles in it. And the other one is green smoke, encased in a little vial. And he puts that in. And he pushes the box towards you.
And does he have like any type of like swag for his shop, like a hat that has like his shop name on it? because I feel like I want one of those for free. I feel like he needs to throw one in,
You want a hat?
like a pen.
You want a pen?
Yeah.
I can give you a quill. I don't know what a pen is.
Does the quill have the? Yes, for free. Put it in.
I will put the swag in. I like you. You drive a hard bargain. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, little man, we got you.
Also, if you come back within a week, you know what? For you, 2 weeks. If you come back within 2 weeks, if I have it, I will give you another mysterious vial.
Yes, sounds good.
It will be my tester. I want you to tell me what those things do, because I don't want to test it on myself. That's how I lost my fingers.
Thank you. Cool.
And he like shoves the box and he's like, wait! The gold.
I drop the 82 gold. And
Before he
I'm like,
slides
don't even
over
count.
everything.
Don't even count it.
Before he slides over your stuff for you, you see him beginning to count each gold individually.
I grab the
out
box
loud.
and I start to walk out. Like,
You leave to the sound of 16, 17, and then the door closes.
yeah, that was a lot. Okay. Back to
Okay, Zan, what are you up to?
I feel like I'm just kind of chilling with the group.
Okay.
I'm kind of having my own thoughts about now knowing my real father and just kind of reflecting on our interactions. I feel like I'm pretty content with everything. Like I feel more at peace now than I ever really have in my youth, just because my dad, like it's clear that I'm very kind of similar to him in a lot of ways, and I've gained a lot of understanding as to why I want to be like adventurous, because that actually comes from my mother, and I didn't really know kind of her side of the story. So I'm pretty content. I'm just kind of like chilling.
Awesome. Atris, you are heading over to the Relics Corner, correct? All right, you head in, you make your way to the door. The Jaguar Tabaxi kind of perks up and sees it's you and relaxes and goes back to his business. You head downstairs and you see a very groggy looking Realtor. He clearly has just woken up, like wearing like his house coat sort of thing, sitting at the table eating his breakfast as you
one
walk
does
in.
at 2 p.m. Yes, of course.
Sorry?
I said as one does at 2 p.m. Of course. So is he by himself, or is he with his guard?
He has his the Goliath guard is standing beside him, and then the two cloaked figures are sitting at that table as well. You see the two of them are playing cards.
Okay. I'm going to assume I was let down without. Obviously, the guard at the front, the tabaxi or whatever, was fine, but just making sure, like going downstairs and nodding to the Goliath and to the other two. And is he sitting at the table, or is he at a table, or is he just standing?
Yeah, he's at the head table that he was at the other night. You get a feeling like this is where, well, you know, this is where he always sits. This is his area. This is where he conducts all of his business. He pretty much lives at this table.
Okay.
As you walk in, he looks and he's like, "Morning."
And I nod to him and look at my imaginary watch, and I see that something's never changed. It's only 2 in the afternoon and thereabouts, and clearly you have just woken up.
Forgive me for working late nights and not being able to work early mornings as well. Are you here for your gauntlets?
I had high hopes that they would be finished, yes.
They are indeed. I was tinkering with them last night a bit. I hope they are to your satisfaction.
I'm sure that anything that you personally have made or are looking at is more than enough for myself.
I taught you well. And you see he stands up and he heads into a like kind of a room that's like a door that's sort of hidden. you hear him kind of rummaging around before he walks out, holding a box with ribbon tied around it. And he hands you the box. Everything in there should be up to satisfaction. I threw in a little bit of extra fun for those who may be on the other end of it. And I heard you were taking on the Mordos contract. That's it's quite a feat.
You know, I try to live a little ambitiously.
Just make sure nothing happens to my daughter, please.
She has the utmost priority, I promise you.
Appreciate it. If she's anything like her mother, she doesn't need the assistance, but am I a father if I don't worry?
No, not at all. So we settled on 100, is that correct? Gold?
Yeah.
And I like rummage in my pouch and I bring out 125 and hand it to him.
You see, like, you place the little, like, bag in his hands, and he just kind of weighs it in his hand, and he's like, feels a little heavy.
Not sure why. That's so strange. I definitely handed you 100. And I, like, grab the box and turn to leave and, like, look back at him. This is everything, right?
Unless you need anything else from me, I will go and do my work.
Nothing at all.
And... Sorry?
No, nothing at all. I need nothing else.
Alright. And I will find out what I can about Eelrin for you.
And I, like, nod at him as I, like, turn and head up the stairs.
He lets you go. David,
Yas.
you make your way to the magic shop.
All right, I'm ready to rock.
You make your way into the magic shop. From the very familiar black scaled dragonborn is standing behind the desk. He has one of the the jeweler monocle things on as he's like inspecting an amulet. And he looks over and he takes it off and he's like, good morning. Now what can I help you with?
You good?
I have come across a couple of items I wouldn't mind getting your professional eye.
I can take a look at that.
All right, and so as I do that, I walk up to the counter and place down the crown and staff. Unsure about the staff, but the crown is giving me vibes that there could be some magic here.
Sorry, just looking through my notes.
Oh yes, that's the crown of instant kill. If you were to put it on, you would have died immediately, so...
Not quite that harsh.
You would have died in 2 turns.
He begins to look it over, and you watch as he first takes the crown, and he takes a piece of chalk out and begins to draw right on like the wood of his front desk there, and he begins to draw out the sigils for what you recognize to be identify. Strange. This appears to be a crown of comprehend languages.
Okay. Why is it strange?
It's not quite giving me everything. But it's definitely a crown of comprehend languages.
Do you get any positive or negative vibes from this thing? Can you...
Just different.
Okay. And what of the staff? Anything?
He begins to draw, do this, you see him kind of wipe away the, again, looking through my notes. You see him wipe away the chalk from the old one, and he begins to check out. He begins to check out the new one. What the hell is it?
Hi.
This appears to be a staff of healing.
Oh.
This staff has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to extend one or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells. Using your spell save DC and spellcasting ability modifier, Cure Wounds, Lesser Restoration, or Mass Cure Wounds, the staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. At 1, the staff vanishes in a flash of light, lost forever.
Oh man.
Hell yeah, use that staff, baby.
Nope. But it's pretty cool.
Title of your staff.
I have a cooler staff.
That
Sorry.
being said, it's the staff, though quite powerful and can definitely have its uses, can only be wielded by a bard, cleric, or a druid.
Why do I have to be the goddamn healer? God, fuck you guys.
Yeah. Sorry.
And
Darn.
Zan, you have a staff as well.
Yeah, I have a staff.
Well, all right. Maybe we can
Should we
sell
save
then.
it for fucking a butcher or?
That being
Maybe.
said,
Why?
if you're willing to pay some extra, I'm sure I can give it some sort of enchantment that could allow anyone to wield it.
Who would wield it though? That's my problem. I don't want to use it.
The only other out of character, the only other option I feel like would be reasonable would be Atris. Hear me out. The reason I say Atris is because she has the like hide ability, or like, you know what I mean? Like she could heal someone and then just be like, "Whoop, you don't see me." I feel like that would be.
I think it should be Navora, because if she's gonna be in melee range smacking shit, then she could at least heal people while she's doing it.
I mean, fair
You know,
point.
I would go up and whack you on the head like with it and be like, "It was
You're healed!
class."
You're healed.
Should have had a V8 style.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hold on to it for now, but it's good to know that I could do that in the future. So thank you.
You're welcome. If there's anything else you ever need identified, let me know. I'm also always happy to buy magical items off of people.
All right. I'll see if I can figure more about this crown as well. I'm very curious.
All right.
All right, and that'll be it for me, I think.
Okay. As you all reconvene after your goods, Zan feeling rather content with the world at the moment. Atris with her newfound gauntlets still wrapped in a box with a beautiful black ribbon tied around it. Navora with her box of potions and goodies. You all meet up at the dock with Barrett at the Ranger, preparing for the next leg of your journey. And that is where we are going to end today's session.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a good welcome back, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited to
Yes,
go on this
ma'am.
adventure.
Adventure time.
Yeah.
Some
Well,
kind of friends go to very distant lands. We take the dog and friend the human. Do adventure time.
You know,
All
I'm
right.
gonna be so stressed out because we're gonna be on a ship with this guy, and I'm gonna tell him that I actually drive a ship.
yep, it's gonna be
If he
so much
loves
fun.
you, he'll understand. Okay.
I just really want to impress
But
you. I'm
at
sorry.
least I have, somebody who does know how to, that I can be like, but my friend Atris can actually help you out. So I
Yeah.
didn't lie about us being able to help you. I just lied about me, and I
True.
just got lucky that one time. And I'm gonna tell him how I want him to teach me how.
There you go.
And it'll
Stuck.
be a fun romantic thing.
You got it. You nailed it.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll be back next week. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, good session, everyone, and we'll